No clue about the matchup though. We're gonna have to see how he does against the Ryze.
Well, we've seen it in Challenger, now we're gonna see it in the LCS. And what do you guys at home want to see? Tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag GMB win or GIA win. Who's gonna rise in the playoff race with just a few weeks remaining before we get into this one? Oh man, this is going to be an interesting game, Deficio. And the crowd knows it. Getting ready to launch themselves into this game.
Power dives against him where he's not able to do anything.
There we go. Frederick back to the river as well. Forgiven's got to be careful. Sends out the Prey Seeker. He's found him just outside. He's going to interrupt and force the summoner heal, force the flash. 2 summoners burn. Frederick still chasing through, going for the full dive. Forgiven's down. That's first blood. And the Werlyb just outside the range of assist. GODFRED up in the top. Some nice gold in their pocket. Frederick now coming in onto GoSu. Pepper, who has to flash away. Righteous Gus hits Forgiven. There's the idol. He's exhausted. Doesn't matter. Some decent damage there. GoSu Pepper now trying to heal up and stay alive. Slow did not connect, so he might be able to stay alive for just another second, but popped up and knocked up. And Frederick takes him down. Kill number 2.
And then just go back to the bottom lane with Frederick. Great setup. Diamond is coming in now. He wants piece of Frederick.
Might just get it to some shark fin soup. Forgiven looking to take him down, but Frederick pops up, still a threat. Finally will take him down. It's Diamond Prox that gets the kill credit.
5 guys near the bottom side of the map. Werlyb recalling now. And then he's gonna make this big wave and they might go for a dive. GODFRED is trying to follow though.
GODFRED is trying to follow. GoSu Pepper flashes around the side. They've got the knockups. Werlyb in there. Is he gonna pop the Idol of Durand? He doesn't have a chance to as he's taken down. 4-man stack. They'll get the tower and they'll get the Galio. It was their first, but they did get that crucial kill onto Galio. Betsy flashes and dashes. He gets out of harm's way. Forgiven, however, may not be so lucky. The big rocket comes out. Forgiven's gonna flash away from it. Immediately, heal is on. GoSu Pepper can't connect as Frederick goes right in front of him. Collateral damage. Adryh almost goes down, but gets excited in the end and gets out with a kill.
Tower down. You have your Varus with the blue buff. He's getting stronger and stronger. Werlyb needs to be careful though.
Yeah, so Diamond Prox goes in. Belly Bob's there is going to be Diamond Prox, however, going very low. Flashes after the chains have finished up. Frederick comes in. Won't be enough. Taken down. And that is going to be even more for Giants on the board as they throw down more damage to cover their tracks. Forgiven actually has backed off of this, but the tower goes down nonetheless. And will he get out the headbutt? GoSu Pepper, there goes the Chompers. Diamond Prox, the rest of GAMBIT are here. Adryh, he gets knocked into the team. He's going to get blown up. Forgiven collaterals him down. Too many members of GAMBIT there for Giants to handle. Just yet for Cabochard and no one else really in position to make the play. Number 2 will in fact fall into the Giants' hands.
Carry, they're just going to destroy him. So GAMBIT definitely have the tools as well. But now Diamond's getting jumped by Frederick.
Yeah, had to throw out his big barrel, but Frederick, meanwhile, is getting turned around on. But the rest of the Giants team are there as he flashes the wall into their arms. In comes the cow. GoSu Pepper goes in huge, but will he be able to get out as the Chains of Corruption land? Throws on his own ultimate, but as big as he is, it won't be enough, and PePiiNeRO takes him down. Over commitment, and now Cabochard's on the run, forced to flash. GODFRED flashes right into the wall. A little heavy here. And in comes Frederick. They really want to finish this one off. In comes the Rockets, gonna connect. Frederick nearly going down, backs away, and PePiiNeRO gets a second on the board as Werlyb came around the side.
GAMBIT at all. You need to be careful here. You cannot just keep giving up these dragons for free unless you know that you can fight for the next one. Look at the ward outside here.
Spots Forgiven. They know this is happening. Frederick
El Bandito
has a reputation to keep, and GAMBIT knowing this one. Back away! GoSu Pepper goes down to Adryh after slamming his way into the team. Frederick on the front line, and the fight is on as Forgiven and Betsy chunked low. Cabochard and Diamond have to back away. They get the speed boost, still running for it. Emperor's Divide to knock him back away. Meanwhile, however, in the 5v4, Giants are the ones that reign supreme. Cabochard and Diamond on the backside. The Rek'Sai ultimate wave race over to Diamond Prox and Cabochard. Maybe a little too early. Frederick, what are you doing? He's gonna go down. Cabochard takes him out, but he's gonna pay for it with his life. And Diamond Prox might just do a double kill. Another one from PePiiNeRO.
They just keep going though, Giants here. They have that movement speed from the Galio. Can they get Forgiven?
The crit! Forgiven's down! Adryh running wild now. Betsy, he doesn't have an ult left. GoSu Pepper respawn, but that's not going to make a difference. Giants Gaming can now turn to the Baron themselves.
Yeah, Baron, they were starting. They put up the tower in the mid lane. Instantly went to Baron. And GoSu Pepper.
Might be enough to distract him. He
Whoa,
gets one kill on GODFRED. They were low from that one. They do manage to kill the cow, but they can't take the Baron anymore, Deficio.
Movement speed. For the entire team. Forgiven.
That coin too. Forgiven Getting targeted pretty low here, but Frederick is the one who gets turned around and has to burn his flash and tries to get out. Rune prisoned. Cabochard gets himself a kill and answer now. No smite, most importantly, Cabochard, they know where he is, and they are on this with the Jinx. They can really do it. No answer from GAMBIT. They know they've got to give this up, and Giants Gaming, a proactive Baron this time, but they secure it.
Yeah, just
Very valuable.
slowly poke it down. If GAMBIT wants to run at you, you have the Galio ulti in the front.
There it goes.
And that last pick has really worked so well for Giants.
Crack the base open. They can get themselves an inhibitor here. They do. Frederick with the zoning duty. PePiiNeRO coming around the side, ready to warn any sign of danger. Dragon will go down quite easily. Number 4 in the pockets. Werlyb on the chase right now. Look at that level differential, 17-13. Diamond Prox is not going to live very long as they've run right into him, throws out the cast, give this one over to Adryh, and he's on a rampage. Meanwhile, GAMBIT try some guerrilla tactics, hit and run on the tower. Won't be enough as GoDFRED comes around the side. Idol of Durand for Werlyb, and he picks up Betsy. How about that damage? Looks for Forgiven, gets blown back. It is a 1-for-1 there, but the jungler was already gone. Now, looking for GoSu Pepper and Cabochard. Adryh gets himself another. GoSu, the rockets are flying. A double kill for Jinx. Forgiven, dashes the wall, tries to lay down a smoke to cover his escape, and he can't do it. Triple kill, and that's an ace for Giants Gaming.
They can get everything they need to close out this game. Nice team fight by Giants.
Now Werlyb might be caught up against the wall. Diamond Prox, but the rest of the team is there. GoSu Pepper and Diamond running out. Diamond is caught. Big model, big binding target. Betsy and GoSu Pepper. GoSu on the run, throws down the unbreakable will, but his health bar might get cracked in two. It does. PePiiNeRO picks up a godlike kill. Dragon should be free at this point. Every tool in the kit to finish this game out, and they get it. To the worst of the situations, and as you hear the music going, time is running out for GAMBIT Gaming. Their base is in shambles. The inhibitors are going down. The Nexus turret's next on the sights of Giants. 40 minutes on the clock. This will be GAMBIT's final stand. Can they pull the Alamo? Cabochard nearly gets taken down by the big rocket, goes back to heal. And Giants Gaming will close this one out methodically, looking for a Sundisk just to buy some time, but it's not gonna be much here. Giants Gaming just have way too much. Down goes Diamond Prox, and now it looks like it's all going to be over from here to PePiiNeRO.
Yeah, you need a few more kills though if you're Giants. You gotta get them fantasy points.
Bye, Betsy. Bye, bye, bye. And Giants Gaming will look to finish this one out as they've killed 3 members of GAMBIT, sitting themselves on the fountain. Peppy steps a little close for comfort, but he doesn't go down as he gets out of harm's way. The Nexus has fallen 41 minutes in, and Giants Gaming, even the head-to-head, staying neck and neck in the playoffs.